Hello! I feel like it's been a really long time since I've been in front of a camera, but it's actually only been since November. Welcome to a come pack with me to Disneyland Paris. I'm so excited. If you're new here, hi, I'm Harriet, and me, my husband, and my toddler are off to Disneyland Paris. So this is our come pack with me. This channel is primarily for documenting our Disney trips. My husband, Chris, and I recorded them before our son was born. So there is existing Disneyland Paris vlogs, there are existing Walt Disney World vlogs, and Disney Cruise Line vlogs as just two adults. Since our son has come along, he has been to Walt Disney World when he was 5 months old, 18 months old, and then now we're taking him to Disneyland Paris just as he's turned 2 in April. So he's like, I don't know, 27 months or whatever. He's just 2 now, we don't count in months anymore. We will also be going to Walt Disney World area in September. We are not doing the parks as we are mainly going over for a cruise, which is our son's first cruise and mine and my husband's 4th. However, we are going to be staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge and Beach Club Resort for 2 nights each on like either side of our cruise, just to make it a bit of a longer holiday. So stick around if you're interested to see that, and yeah, let's get started with the pack with me. This is probably the most important thing. So we are flying with EasyJet, which means we only get like hand luggage, but we did pay for an extra suitcase, which I believe was like £34 each way. I'll pop everything properly in the description. When you purchase a suitcase with them, you can choose the weight. So we went for 23 kilograms as we're only going for a week. And when we do 2 weeks in Florida, we will get 23 kilograms and we will roughly are around 17. So hopefully it will be okay. By me packing early might mean that we need to add on something else, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's fill it up. I'm gonna pop it here and then I'm just gonna have to wander around. But as you can see, everything is kind of here in piles. My son and I mostly have everything here because I pack for my son and I. My husband, I've been begging him to pack for a week, guys. I've been saying, please stop using clothes that you want to use in Paris because I do not want to do lots and lots of washing before we go. So please start putting stuff in the suitcase. And he wasn't. So I took it into my own hands. No, he's been working a lot recently and he has annual leave starting from tomorrow. So tomorrow he is going to be doing some packing, whereas I've had annual leave from today. So therefore I have done a bit more. And also I do it in my lunch break because I remote work. So I get to do things that I want to do in my lunch break rather than sit in an office and eat lunch. Firstly, I should probably just start off with maybe like accessories, camera equipment, and then we'll move on to clothes. So in terms of camera, I'm currently using it, but this is our first time using it. This was a very lucky purchase on Vinted. We were looking for a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and we were just like, let's just check out Vinted, and we found a lovely seller who was selling her creator combo. Just really didn't need it anymore, so I'm grateful because we got it for a really good price and it's in perfect condition. So yep, so I've got the battery extender and the tripod on it right now, but we've also got like a little battery, we've got a strap, the bigger memory card to put the SD adapter, some would say, a lens, mic fluff, and then yeah, I've got the mic on me now. That all goes in this lovely little case. But in terms of any other camera bits, I have these other mics which I've previously used like Instagram Reels and TikToks, just because when I had my old Google Pixel, the microphone was so bad. So I had these, which was great. I think that's it in terms of camera equipment. Something else that is kind of just an extra is pin trading. My husband and I have always been big pin traders since we've been going to the parks together. I used to collect them, I never used to trade. But then we thought, oh, why don't we like try? And we did. And we've been doing it for years. We've got such an extensive collection. We've met so many lovely cast members, so many lovely guests that we've traded with, and we just love doing it. Paris is very different for pin trading. I kind of like it, but I kind of wish there was like an in-between between Paris and Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World, you just get so many like fakes or scrappers as they call them on the boards, and they kind of just like take over the boards. And there's barely, some boards you'll get to and you're like, there's nothing on here for me. However, Paris is very strict on the pins. So they will inspect your pin and then they kind of go, okay, you can trade from this section or this section. I love the fact that this eliminates fake pins, but I also think maybe sometimes it's a bit too far. Some pins from like Shanghai or Tokyo or Hong Kong, they use a different material, I believe, which can sometimes make the pins look fake, but it's just the colorings they've used. That's what I've been told by cast members anyway in Walt Disney World, and like what I've read online, because I had one and I was like, oh my goodness, is this a fake? And it was just like a Shanghai one. They just had used like a different material, but it does come across as fake. So like there is a fine line, but Paris won't just check like the quality of the pin. They will also check like the back for like where the pin was made, the manufacturing date, like the Mickey back and stuff. So yeah, it's very touch and go. We got these off of Vinted. We've never used pin folios before. We always have a little bag. Can't really get them in the UK, but there is a very lovely company called Stu Pins, which I will link below, which I've bought pins off before when a park has done a release and I've not been there to get it. They do like have done pickups when they go out there, but they also sell these. So if you're looking for them, head over there. But I just got these on Vinted because I was scrolling and they came up. And then we've just got lots of pins. In here we have fantasy pins from our wedding because we had pins made as our favours. As I said, we're big pin traders. So those we won't use in Disneyland Paris, but often when we're in Walt Disney World, if we see a couple with the badge, it's like happily ever after, or their own bride and groom is, or whatever, we'll often stop them and congratulate them and give them a pin, just as a way to say congratulations. And everyone's always really loved it. So yeah, that's just something we do. So we carry them around with us. But also, we'd have like these pins. These were special pins from Walt Disney World. You could only get them if you bought a gift card last year, which me and my husband, you can use gift card on like food and merchandise in Walt Disney World. So me and my husband were like, if we're going to be spending on food and merchandise anyway, why don't we just load money onto gift cards, get the free pins? It makes sense. We shouldn't have a problem because like most of our pins are real. But I'm trying to find one for an example to show you for like, I can't find it. But yeah, we should be absolutely fine. But that is pins. Some makeup wipes. In terms of makeup, I don't use a lot of makeup. I don't know if that's showing, but I will be using, hello, you gotta focus. I will be using Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I will also have Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I actually think I need to change my roller lash from Benefit because I think it is low, but I should be taking that. And then I have like my Clinique moisturizer. I just got some hand cream. A lot of this I actually got in the M&S advent calendar. I say a lot of this, maybe some of it. I got in the M&S advent calendar. So if you ever see it, it's actually a very good like deal. Obviously, deodorant. But in terms of sprays, this is one I got in the M&S advent calendar. It's a Floral Street Wild Vanilla Orchid. I don't know if it's going to show. There we go. It's a very pretty bottle. But I'll also be taking Champagne Toast by Bath & Body Works because I love that one. And a hand gel. I love this case. It is so cute. I got it during COVID. It's a bit dusty because it's like that material that just collects dust. But that was by Mercy Handy. Obviously there'll be like toothpaste, toothbrushes. That will come at a later date. Moving on to more outfitty bits, ears. I got this case from Primark. It came with 2 other cases inside that were up themed and it was £12, I believe. Yeah, £12. And my friend Megan was like, why don't you put your ears in there? I was originally going to put my son's toys in there for the plane or like spare change of clothes. And I was like, well, I don't know if they'll fit. But they fit. You can fit 3 ears in, which should be okay. I need to decide which ears I'm going to take because these are like my favourite ears, but I just need to see if they go with any of my outfits. But in terms of other possibilities, I narrowed it down to these 3. I got these like vintagey classic mini ones, the classic mini ones. These are actually kids from Disneyland Paris. They were on sale, so I got them. And then these like pastely green ears, which I love. Yeah, if you're looking for a good ear case, head to Primark because you'll get 3 makeup bags for £12, but one could be an ear case. Actually, I probably should tell you a bit of info on our trip. We're flying with EasyJet into Charles de Gaulle and getting the Magic Express from Charles de Gaulle to Disneyland Paris, and we're getting it back on the Friday. We are staying at Sequoia Lodge. I've never stayed at Sequoia Lodge before, and neither has Chris. Chris has only ever stayed in Santa Fe. I have done Cheyenne, Santa Fe, Newport Bay, so I'm very lucky that I get to tick off a new hotel. We decided to pay a bit extra for Sequoia Lodge. The price difference actually wasn't that much between Cheyenne and Sequoia Lodge. Sequoia Lodge has a pool, and because we're going for like 4 nights, 5 days, 4 nights, 5 days, we just thought it'd be a really good use of time for our son to have like some time swimming and just chilling at the chilling at the hotel. I feel like Disneyland Paris is a lot more relaxed than Walt Disney World in terms of you don't have to get a bus for like 20 minutes or like whatever. You can just walk to the park whenever you want. That's not me having a dig at Walt Disney World. I absolutely love it. It's my favourite park, but like it is just a bit more relaxed. We are on the half board dining, which means we get a breakfast every day, and then we get lunch or dinner. We're mostly using it for dinner. We have Plaza Gardens booked for dinner, and we also have Pim's Kitchen. I think it's just called Pim's Kitchen in Disneyland Paris. There are 2 dinners. We are looking for a bistro chez Remy, but if we can't get it, that's absolutely fine. We probably will go to Annette's for one of the breakfasts, as I'm pretty sure you can still use the breakfast voucher at Annette's, and we'll also probably do a dinner there, because it's probably ideal place for Chris, because Chris is a fussy eater. Everything he'll basically eat on that menu. Back to the packing. We'll do clothes for me now. This is my lounge fly that I'm taking. Whether I get to use it or not, because obviously child, is another question. Not everything for a child will fit in a small lounge fly. But in my lounge fly, I do actually put packing stuff. I'm not going to show you because it is like underwear and bits. And then I put like our European plugs in here and stuff. So that is all in there and just means it doesn't take up room in my luggage. And then let's have a look what I have in terms of like tops and things. Oh, swimming costume. That can go in because that's on its own. I've never worn it before. I hope it fits. I just got this from Tesco. Thought it was really, really cute. This was £32. Whew, expensive. I actually think I got it on 25% club card. Oh no. I was looking at euros. It was £25. Still, that's a lot. I think I got it when it was like 25% club card as well. So there was some money off of it. But yeah, it's a lot. I just needed a new one, you know. And then in terms of tops, let's have a look what I've got and see if I can actually make outfits of it, because I've just been grabbing stuff and dumping it. I think it's going to be around like 25 to 30 degrees when we go. So we need to pack for like hot weather. First of all, I've got this really cute set sail top this was from H&M ages ago. This is like my go-to top for whenever we go to like beaches and cream in Walt Disney World or on cruise line, because obviously it's sailing themed, but I absolutely love it. I wear it every time it's hot. I'm like, I gotta wear my top. This is like an oversized Donald Duck one from Primark years ago. It's very comfy. I should be seeing if I can make outfits out of any of this. I'm pretty sure I can. Oh, this is a little bit scrumpled. This is another Primark tee. It's just got Mickey and Minnie on it. What does it say? Oh, together since 1928, Mickey and Minnie. I love this t-shirt. I think it's just super cute. I like my little like casual like Fab Five t-shirt. Another Donald Duck t-shirt. Can we tell who my favourite is? It's Donald Duck. I absolutely love him. But yeah, I think, oh no, I've got one more. I probably do need some more in there though, because like, if I want like a spare change of clothes or something. That's what I mean. I've not really like focused on packing. I've just been shoving bits in my lunch break. Another little combo I have is this. It's like a plain white vest, and then a blue shirt and some blue shorts over that just go with it as well. This was my first TikTok shop purchase. I don't get a lot off of there. I think this is basically all I've gotten off of there. I was freshly postpartum, there we go, and I needed something to wear for summer, and these were just getting such good reviews for a good price, and I just thought, okay, let's try it, and I've worn it so many times, you know. So it was a very, very good buy. Do I have a dress? Oh yeah, I have a dress. This is like a Rapunzel one. I can't remember I got this. I think I got it actually on Vinted, but it's got like a little, I don't know, cross chest thing, overlaps, you know. I don't know if you can see like the pattern. It's like little ditzy flowers, but I love wearing this one in Walt Disney World, in Magic Kingdom, like with like the Rapunzel lanterns and stuff. Oh, I have another dress. Maybe I will be okay. I got this for our honeymoon cruise. It is just like this pink like smock dress, but then it's got like ties for the sleeves. I think people were saying like bunny ear ties or something at the time. when they were relevant. I don't know, are they still relevant? Are people still wearing these? In terms of shorts, I have this pink skirt. I can't remember where I got this from, but I've worn it many a trip, mostly Disneyland Paris, I think. And then I got these like lilac shorts. These were from ASOS years ago. I am very much a person that will wear outfits repeatedly. It's very rare that I actually buy stuff that's new for a trip. I mean, especially for this trip, because we only booked it 2 weeks ago. My son is different. Obviously, he is a toddler. He like grows out of clothes so fast. But for me and my husband, it's very, very rare that we do buy new bits. Apart from the pajamas I bought, but they weren't specifically for this trip. I just had to get them. And then some more shorts. I don't remember where I got these from. I think, again, these might have been Vinted. But again, love these, wear them every trip. So the pyjamas, as I mentioned, were new. Not for this trip, just because they are new. But they are the new Up ones from Primark. Up is one of my favourite films, hence why our son is named after the little boy in it. The name just suited him. I couldn't resist these. This is the top. It's like a button-up top with the same pattern. It is super soft, so soft, and I actually think these were £22 from Primark. Is that not ridiculous? That's how much we're paying for stuff in Primark now. But let's move on to my toddler clothes. The plan is me and my toddler will take up this section of the suitcase, then my husband can do whatever he wants with that. Toddlers have so much stuff. If you're just childless adults wanting to go on a Disney trip, I don't know how interested you'll be in this, but if you are a parent, maybe you'll be interested. But we got some little blue shorts. These were from Tesco, and they actually came with a Donald Duck t-shirt, which might still fit him. Where's that gone? Red stripy shorts. They're like pinstripe. These were from Primark. And we've also got the same in green. I love the green ones. I think they are super, super cute. Oh, if I roll those, they can go down the side of my lounge fly. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's settled that. Shorts are in. And then we also have dungarees. So we've got these Winnie the Pooh and Tigger ones. These were from Vinted. Do they even have a label? LCW baby. They say 18 to 24, but he tried them on the other day and they perfectly fit. He was so cute wearing these to go meet Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. When we took him when he was 18 months, and it was like his first proper character meet, because he'd done it when he was 5 months, but obviously like he was 5 months. He was so gobsmacked. You have to go back and watch it if you're interested in the vlogs, but he was just so gobsmacked when he first went to them, and he was like clapping because he could see them, and he turned around to the entire queue and he was like, and the whole queue was clapping. Oh, it was magical. Absolutely magical. He's such a cute, I love him so much. I'm biased, but I love him so much. We also have these Tigger dungarees, which were also from Vinted. They're originally from Mothercare, though. Retro. We have this Walt Disney's Disneyland t-shirt. This was for the 100th anniversary. I bought this on Vinted again. I just love that. I hope he still fits it. This is from Primark, I believe. Just a very cute little Fab 5 t-shirt. Got this t-shirt that I got from Vinted, but it is actually from Disneyland Paris. I'm guessing it's from the Big Thunder shop. It's very Big Thundery, very Frontierland. Then got a Lightning McQueen top. I don't know where that one's from. Do I have any more tops? Oh, and then I've just got two plain white tops to go underneath. They're exactly the same. They've just got like a little, I don't know, like a little pattern on them. Find it very hard to find white tops in age 2 to 3. So I nabbed 2 of them just to go under dungarees. I've also got this set. So comes with these shorts, which I think are going to be a little bit too big. But we'll see. I have to get him to kind of like try it on slyly before we go. Which comes with this top, which is just amazing. In terms of everything else, pajamas, got these little Monsters Inc. ones. I don't know how cold the room is going to be or like hot the room is going to be. So I've packed shorts and I've also got some trouser ones for him. I will pack another set, but obviously we're not going till Monday and it's going to be 29 degrees here before we go. So I need to make sure he has like pajamas here he can use. These are the other ones. These are from Morrison's. They were actually from Vinted. But they're just like little elephants and they're super cozy. There's the trousers. Very cute very cutesy. This was actually mine when I was a baby, but he fits it now. So there's one swimming outfit, and then his other swimming outfit is just being washed. So I got it from Vinted, but it's red. It's got Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, and Lightning McQueen on it from Cars 3. He's obsessed with it. But as I got it from Vinted, it is currently having a wash. We got this hat. I need to check if this still fits him. But we got this from Aldi last year. It doesn't look like it'll fit him. So we might have to get some more hats this weekend. Got Babyators. I got these from Vinted for our first Florida trip. He's never worn them. He hates sunglasses, but I will always bring them just in case. We've got travel cutlery. My brother got this for him, bless him, because he knows he loves dinosaurs. Wipes, obviously. Bib, which is from Bibadoo or Bibado, however people want to pronounce it. So that is in there, just for like messier meals, because I know there'll be meals where he's having like pasta and tomato sauce and stuff. Pillow. Russell is still in a travel cot, which we requested for the room. Well, he's not in a travel cot at home. Russell will be in a travel cot there, I should say. But he does like his pillow. So there he'll have his pillow. We've then got, this is one of the makeup bags that I got with the big one, just for his like toiletries. His toothbrush and toothpaste will go in here eventually, but it's got like his Child's Farm face cream, nail clippers, comb, thermometer, pseudo-creme, everything like that. Pseudo-creme, pseudo-cream, pseudo-creme. What are we saying? I don't know. But yeah, that would just have some stuff added to it, as will mine, obviously. And then snacks. Probably very important when you have a toddler. So Russell's just over 2. He still has like 3 meals a day, snack in the morning, snack in the afternoon. Not huge snacks. He is more of an eater at meal times, but I'll take them anyway. Obviously, there are going to be times where he has an ice cream, so he might not want anything else until dinner time. But yeah, he will might still want them anyway, so I'm gonna take them. Although he has discovered they were in the suitcase, and he did pick a few out, so I need to make sure I have enough. But yeah, we just got like little biscotti bars, which he likes, mini cheddars, melty buttons, these like pumpkin and banana flavored, some veggie straws, some little like oat bars. Sainsbury's do really nice soft oat bars, which he really, really loves. Smoothie melts. These ones I don't tend to let him have very often. I've got no judgment on what people feed their kids, by the way. I've just noticed with Russell, they can make him go a bit wild. These are his current favourites, which I can only get on Nectar Price because they are quite expensive, but it's Freddy's Farm. They do like fruit shapes and fruit bars, which he loves. Shoes, they've just been in there in the back. I forgot to say about my shoes. I'm someone who loves like trainers or Converse, so I will probably take both, although I love my Crocs in parks. If you've never worn Crocs in a Disney park, I recommend you do so because they are so comfy for the day. I'm not kidding. We'll all take Crocs and we'll probably wear them most of the time. I do like to switch it up though, because obviously like when you get like blisters and stuff, you don't want to rubbing in the same place. Blister plasters, need to add them to the bag. They're in the first aid cupboard, so I will get those. In terms of my husband, as I said, he's not got a lot, but this is what he definitely does have. So I put in some denim black shorts for him. This is probably going to change. Burgundy cotton shorts, navy swim trunks, and then a few tops. So I picked out this like pink, black, stripy top, a burgundy white striped top. Where's that one from? Is that an H&M? Is that an H&M one? That's an H&M one. That one, the pink and black one, was Primark years ago. This is one that he takes all the time and wears in Epcot a lot. Because Guardians of the Galaxy. This was a Primark one. The last one I've popped in, obviously he needs more tops because he's only got 4. And we're there for 5 days, is this Fantasia one, which is years, I think COVID times, and it's still going strong, still goes to every single park we go, every single trip we go to, that one basically comes, but that was H&M. And then he wants to take this bag, which my friend Megan picked up from the outlets for us. It was actually originally $35 in the park with no, like, without tax, and Megan got it for $13. It's a very nice pattern, like very like retro-y, but he loved it, so he wants to try and see if he can take that one day. It's a good like pin trading bag because they're all just there and you can just whip out your pins. That was my very first come pack with me, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was insightful. If I've forgotten anything, leave it in the comments below because this will hopefully go up before we leave. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you for the Disneyland Paris vlogs. Bye!